Students, let us see example number 2. Let us see what the question is saying. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. Students, here you can see that in this question you have been given that x minus 1 is a factor. Yes, you don't have any need to find out whether x minus 1 is a factor or not. Here you have been given that x minus 1 is a factor of 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. So here you have to find out the value of k. I think when I have told you about the factor theorem, here the second part of the statement that is given, that if a monomial is x minus a is a factor of p of x, then p of a is equal to 0, right? So here we have to take that into consideration. It means, let us start the solution here. Let me write first p of x is equal to 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k, right? So what I'm going to do, x minus 1 is the factor, so x minus 1 is equal to 0 here. So x is equal to 1. Now it is given that this p x minus 1 is a factor of this, so I can write here that p of 1 is equal to 0, because if any monomial is a factor of any polynomial, then p of a will be 0 or p of that will be 0. So here 1 is that a, so I am writing p of 1 is equal to 0 here. So 4 1 cube plus 3 into 1 square minus 4 into 1 plus k is equal to 0. So 4 plus 3 minus 4 plus k is equal to 0 here. So 4 and 4 will be cancelled. So here k is equal to minus 3. So what is the value of k here? K is equal to minus 3 here. So it is very simple. What we have done, we have let p of x as 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. As we will find the 0 of x minus 1, so I will get 1 here, and we know that if x minus 1 is a factor, then p of 1 must be 0. So I have equated it with 0 and got the value of k is equal to minus 3. I hope you have understood this problem very well. Now let us move to exercise 2.4 and let us see some questions here. Determine which of the following polynomials has x plus 1 a factor. So obviously students, as we have done in example number 1, here you have been given different polynomials in which you have to check whether x plus 1 is a factor or not. So just think in your mind, just observe it and just have a focus, or I can say that just keep it in your mind. What we have to do, we just have to find the 0 of x plus 1, and after that we have to we have to find p of minus 1. If p of minus 1 is 0, yes, x plus 1 is a factor. If p of minus 1 is not 0, then x plus 1 is not a factor. So let us see in the first part, x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. X plus 1 is a factor, so x is equal to minus 1 here, so p of 1 is must be 0. So here, yes, it is 0, so I can say that x plus 1 is a factor. Now in second part, again in place of x I have put minus 1 here, so by simple calculations I get 1 as answer here. So here 1 is remainder, so I can say that x plus 1 is not a factor of a given polynomial, that is x4 plus x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Now in the third part, same what we have to do, again we have to put minus 1 here, again here the remainder is 1, so again it is not a factor, no, I can say that. And again in the last part you can see that here it is very simple students. Don't get panic when you are seeing that root 2 is given here. No need of panicking, you just have to change the value of x here, right? So in place of x you have to put minus 1, so minus 1 cube will be minus 1, and minus 1 square will be again minus 1 here, so minus 2, that will be minus 2 into minus root 1 will be plus 2, and root 2 into minus 1 will be plus root 2. So again, when here it is given that minus 1 and minus 1 will be minus 2 plus 2, that will be cancelled, and root 2 plus root 2, Okay, I think you have done this in first chapter during the rationalization topic, how you have to add two square roots, so it will be your 2 root 2, right? So 2 root 2 here, it is not 0, that is why it is not the factor of, so I can say that x plus 1 is not a factor of x cube minus x square minus 2 plus root 2x plus 2. Now let us see question number 2. Use the factor theorem to determine whether gx is a factor of px in each of the following cases. Students, again it is very simple. The same thing you have to do in this again question. What you have to do? You have to find the 0 of gx polynomial and put the value there in px polynomial. If the answer is 0, yes, it is a factor. If the answer is not 0, then it can't be a factor. So I will leave this question as a homework for you. If you will come across any problem while solving this question, you can ask me in the doubt clearing session. Now let us move to question number 3. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of px in each of the following cases. Again students, just think about it. It is the same. This question is of the form of example number 2. Here you have to find the value of k, right? But here it is given that x minus 1 is a factor. It means x minus 1 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to 1 here. So p of 1 will be 0 always. So p of 1 will be 0 always. Why? Because you have been given that x minus 1 is a factor. So let us see in the first part. So p of 1 is equal to 0. Why 0? Because it is a factor. So after solving this, I will get k is equal to minus 2. Now in the second part here, root 2 is given. Don't panic, don't panic. You just have to find out the value of k here, and you just have to replace x with 1 here. So 2 into 1 square. In place of x, I am writing 1 square. And again k into 1 plus root 2. So 2 plus k plus root 2 is equal to 0. So k is equal to minus 2 minus root 2. As you know, when the digits or numbers are transposed to the right hand side, their signs will be changed. So I can take minus again common here, so it will be minus 2 plus root 2. Now again in the third part, what we have to do, we have to again put the value of x as 1 here. So k into 1 square will be k minus root 2 into 1 will be root 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. So we have to keep k only on the LHS and rest of the numbers on the RHS. So minus root 2 will be root 2 and plus 1 will be minus 1. So root 2 minus 1 will be your answer. So let us move to part number 4. Kx square minus 3x plus k is equal to 0. Again we have to put p of 1, that is in place of x I am going to put 1 here. So k into 1 square will be k minus 3 into 1 will be 3 plus k is equal to 0. Again if you have to find out the value of k, you have to keep k on LHS and other numbers on the RHS. So 2k is equal to 3 and k is equal to 3 by 2. This will be your answer. So k is equal to 3 by 2. Again students, it is very simple. You just have to keep two concepts in the mind to solve this. I can say that this question number 1, 2 and 3, this is very easy. But if you will find any problem while solving these questions, you can ask me in the doubt session. Feel free to ask any doubt, any question related to the topic. Now let us see question number 4 here. In the question number 4, you have to factorize. I hope you have done splitting the middle method, splitting the middle term method in your class 8, previous class. So this is the same thing that you have to do in this question number 4. I hope you know this, but let me again tell you about this, what we are going to do this, or how we are going to do this. So let us see question number 4, part number 1. 12x square minus 7x plus 1 here. Okay, so what I am going to do here, obviously students, I have minus 7x in the middle, so I want that type of number in which that factors, I can say that on adding those I will get minus 7, and on multiplying I will get what, I will get plus 12. So students, why 12? Because you know that here C and A will be the product, and this is the sum will be in the middle and product will be in the So what will be the factors here? Minus 3 and minus 4. If I will take minus 3 and minus 4, you can see that minus 3 and minus 4 will be plus 12, and minus 3 and minus 4 will be plus 7. So again 12x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 1. So 4x, 3x minus 1. Again here in the last two terms nothing is common, so I am taking minus 1 as common here. So I am getting 3x minus 1 and 3x minus 1 in both the brackets. So my factors are 4x minus 1 and 3x minus 1. I hope this is clear to you. Now let us move to part number 2. 2x square plus 7x plus 3. Again in the middle term there is 7x, and in the that is b and a and c are your 2 and 3. It means you have to find those two numbers in which on adding you will get 7 and on multiplying you will get 6. So I will take 6 and 1 as factor, so that on adding I will get 7 and on multiplying I will get 6. So again 6x plus x plus 3 here. In the first two terms I will take 2x as common, so I will get x plus 3 here. In the rest of the two terms nothing is common, so I will take 1 as common here, so plus 1 is there. So 2x plus 1 and x plus 3 is the required answer. Again in the third part, what we have to do, we have to choose that two factors in which in the middle you will get plus 5 and in the multiplication section you will get minus 36, right? So what, how can I do? Just suggest me two factors. So yes, I can take 9 and 4 here. On multiplication I will get 36 and on subtraction I will get 5. But here you have to think that which number will be greater because of the sign. So here plus is the sign, so that's why plus 9 and here minus 4. So again in the first two term 3x will be common, so I will get 2x plus 3. In the second two terms minus 2 will be common, I will get 2x plus 3. So 3x minus 2 and 2x plus 3 will be the required answer. Same is the case with the fourth part. Students, you can do it again. I am telling you again and again. If you come across any problem in the solving these questions, you can ask me in the doubt session or any time when you feel like that you are not able to solve these questions.
Only degree 2 polynomials, that is quadratic polynomials, but here you have to factorize cubic polynomial, and I think this is new for you. So students, just listen it carefully and see the video so that you will able to solve this. It is very simple. Now let us see step by step what we are going to solve this. Students, in first, as you can see here, the part is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 here. So in the first step what we have to do, we have to find the factors of constant term. What we have to do, we have to find the factors of constant terms, right? So factors of plus 2 are plus minus 1 and plus minus 2. Why? Because you know that we have to take integers here, not only whole numbers or natural numbers. That's why I have taken plus and minus 1 and plus and minus 2. Now students, after this step what we are going to do, we will put these values one by one in our required polynomials, so that what I can find out the value and find out the remainder. If my remainder is 0, then I will proceed the next step. Otherwise I will put all the values till the remainder is not 0. And before doing all this, we will let this polynomial as p of x or any other value, right? So now I will put the value of 1 here. P of 1 is equal to 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square minus 1 plus 2 here. So it will be 1 minus 2 minus 1 plus 2. 1 and minus 1 will be cancelled, minus 2 and plus 2 will be cancelled, so I will get 0 here. Now after this you can see that my remainder is 0 here. So x minus 1 is a factor of p of x by factor theorem. Students, I told you in the previous video that factor theorem says that if any real number a has remainder 0, so x minus 1 is a factor. Okay, so that's why we have taken x minus 1 as a factor. Now in the next step what we will do, we will divide the polynomial with the monomial that we have got, that with the linear polynomial that we have got, that is your x minus 1 here. Okay, so x minus 1 here, so it will be your what I will multiply it with x square, right, to get x cube here. So x cube minus it will be minus 1 into x square will be minus x square, so signs will be changed and it will be cancelled, and I will get minus x square here, and I will take minus x from here. Okay, so after this again I need minus x square here, so I will multiply it with minus x, so I will get minus x square, minus 1 and minus x will be plus x, so signs will be changed again and it will be cancelled, and I will get minus 2x here, and from here I will get plus 2 here, right. So I will multiply again it with minus 2, and I will get minus 2x minus minus plus 2, the signs will be changed and both will be cancelled, and I will get answer as 0 here. So students, after this what we are going to do, I will say that x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 is equal to x minus 1 into x square minus x minus 2. Why? Because you know that divisor is equal to dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now students, this is the linear polynomial. I have to find a linear polynomial again, so I will factorize this. What I will do, I will do this here. You know that in the middle term there is minus 1x, and in the product there is minus 2, so I need two factors such that on addition I will get minus x, and on multiplication I will get minus 2, so I will take minus 2x plus x minus 2 here, because on multiplying minus 2 and 1 I will get minus 2, and on adding minus 2 and 1 I will get minus x here. So here I will get x minus 1, so x square minus 2x plus x minus 2 again, and after this what I will do, I will take x is common in first two terms, I will get x minus 2. In the third and fourth term nothing is common, so I will take 1 as common here, so it will be x minus 2 here. So students, you can see that x minus 1 and x minus 2 and x plus 1 are the three factors. You know that why we have found three factors, because you know that in I told you in the previous video class in the last week that a polynomial of degree n has n variables. Sorry, a polynomial of degree n has n zeros or n factors. That is why for cubic polynomial we have got how many factors? Three factors. Students, let us do students, I am doing one more part for you. This is part third of question number 5. Just watch it again and observe what we are doing in this question, and rest of the two parts will be your homework. If you will come across any problem, you can ask me in the doubt clearing session. So let us start with it. Firstly, I told you in the first part what we have to do. Yes, we have to find the factors of constant term. So here factors of 20 are, what were the factors of 20 are? Plus minus 1 plus minus 2, after that plus minus 4, after that plus minus 5 plus minus 10 plus minus 20, right? So now again we will put one by one, so that we will get answer as 0, remainder as 0. So p of 1 will be your 1 cube plus 13 into 1 square plus 32 into 1 plus 20. So it will be your 1 plus 13 plus 32 plus 20. So students, as you can see that here there is no negative sign, so we can't say that it will be 0. It will be 20 plus 32 will be your 52, 52 plus 13 will be your 65, and 65 and this will be your 66. So no, it is not equals to 0. So let us take another number, that is minus 1, because we have written here plus minus 2, right? So minus 1 cube plus 13 into minus 1 square plus 32 into minus 1 plus 20. Let us see shall I get minus 0 as answer or not? So minus cube, 1 cube will be minus 1 plus 13, 1 square will be 1. So 32 into minus 1 and plus 20 here. So minus 1 plus 13 minus 32 plus 20 here. So students, on adding both the two, I will get 33 and minus 33. So I will get 0 here. So you can see that on putting p of minus 1, I will get remainder as 0. So students, I can say that by factor theorem, what will be my factor? Just think in your mind. Yes, it will be your x plus 1 is a factor. Okay, x plus 1 is a factor. Why? Because I told you it must be in the form of x minus a, right? So when it is x minus a, so minus and minus will be plus, and I will get x plus 1 as a factor. Now what will I do? I will divide my question with this, that is x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20 here, right? So here I'm saying that what will be my factor, what will be my divisor? It is x plus 1. Now I want to x cube here, so definitely I will multiply with x square, so I will get x cube plus x square here. Again signs will be changed, minus I will get 12x square here, and I will take 32x from here. Now I need 12x square here, so definitely I will multiply it with 12x, right? So when I multiply it with 12x, I will get 12x square plus 12x here. Again sign will be changed,